Rockstar, Coach Betty Rocker here, and welcome to today's leg and booty sculpt. We have an awesome workout for your lower body, and you can have some household props for this workout. Some of the options that I'll be throwing in the mix are things like water bottles, or of course dumbbells if you have those at home. If you have stretchy bands, I'll give you an opportunity to use them. If you have ankle weights, I'll give you an opportunity to use them. They're all optional though, and you will get an amazing workout no matter what. So we're gonna jump right into this with a set of high knees to really warm up our legs. So I want you to just start out by in place, marching in place, bringing your knees up to your hands, and you can stay here for a low impact version, or you can start to run your knees up to your hands. Now, some of you have mentioned how much you loathe mountain climbers. Well, this is the same thing as a mountain climber, but without any weight in your hands. So if you're not loving this, just imagine that I could be having you do mountain climbers right now. Imagine how much fun that would be. And this is always a good option for you if you're doing mountain climbers and you need to take some of the pressure off your hands, but you still want to get that lower core and like warm up. Come on, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work. All right, moving on. Move number 2 is a goblet squat. The reason it's called that is because we would imagine holding something like a chalice or a giant goblet up towards our face, so up underneath our chin. So go ahead and grab a weighted object, step your feet out a little wider than hip distance, and we're gonna go ahead and send our hips back. Belly button comes in and up, and we're gonna power up through that squat. In and up with that core. This protects your back by engaging your transverse abdominal muscles, which are a very thin layer of muscle that act almost like your body's natural weight belt and help to stabilize your pelvis. So as you're squatting down, you wanna keep your body upright. You wanna keep your hips square. You can go down to here if this is as far as you can go without bending forward, or you can go a little bit deeper. Another great option is to tap your butt down to a chair box or lower bench behind you to make sure that you're really activating your posterior chain. You want to make sure you're light through your toes, really pressing the earth away from you. And yes, I know you're holding a weighted object in front of you. You can bring it close to touch your collarbone. It will want to pull you forward. That's part of the challenge of the goblet squat, and you can definitely use more weight than a water bottle. Totally up to you. I just want you to know it's effective when you're really being mindful of your form. Good, last one, and we're gonna move on. Now, you're welcome to hold on to a couple of weighted objects for this next one. We're gonna be doing a lateral step-up. So what you're gonna need is an elevated surface. I'm gonna use my stairs today because stepping up this high is really a lot on the knees and the inner thighs, especially when we're stepping up to a lateral position. So if you have just even a rolled up beach towel that you can step up onto for a little bit of an elevation change, that's what I'd recommend. You can put your weighted objects at your shoulders or hold them at your hips, and we're gonna step up to our elevated surface, and then if you're up for it, go ahead and throw your knee out to the side. Step all the way back down, step back up, knee out to the side. Now, if you're doing the knee out to the side version, you may want to put those weighted objects up on your shoulders so you have a little bit more balance and have them out of the way. And if you're feeling like this is good, when you come out of your next one, go ahead and send your hips back for a bonus squat before coming back up. Or you can continue to step down and step back up. Two options here. One is just adding a staggered squat in the mix. Yes, it will be challenging. You're going to be putting most of your weight on your foot that's on the floor, sending your hips back behind you, and then you're getting that bonus side crunch. Great job. Keep your chest up just like you did with that goblet squat. Last one, and we're going to switch sides. So coming over so that our left foot will be stepping up onto our elevated surface and making sure that you have your weighted objects in a position that's comfortable for you. And I'm going to go ahead and begin stepping up, driving that knee up, and then I'll step it down to make sure that I have my form locked in for the first few here. Good work. And if you feel up for it, you can go ahead and add in that bonus sit back squat. Nice. And And that is just totally an option. You can also, like I said before, step it right down and come back up. Lots of control here. Make sure that your knees are tracking in line with your toes. That's why we're not rushing this. We're keeping our chest elevated. Whew. Sending those hips back behind us. Last two. And last one. Awesome work. So good. All right, we're going to set down our weighted objects, come right back to the top, and another set of high knee runners. Here we go. Come on. Get those knees up towards your chest. Come on. You got this. Round two is going to go by really fast. So pay attention to your form. Remember what you learned in round one, and challenge yourself further, or take any of the variations that I showed. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, right back into goblet squat. Now, if you are comfortable holding dumbbells or a heavier weighted object, I definitely invite you to grab that for round two, especially since you're all nice and warmed up now. And you're gonna send your hips back, driving up through the glutes. Each time you squat it down, belly button comes in and up, knees track out and in alignment with those toes. Great work. Hold on to that. And remember, you are sitting straight back. You're not bending forward. If you had a crown on your head, you wouldn't want it to fall off. You would imagine that it would just stay completely upright on your head as you were squatting and pressing up. Awesome work. Keep those hands locked in, keep your shoulders pulling back, core nice and tight. Last two. Last one. Great job. And whoo, coming on over to our lateral step-ups to the high knees. I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple of weights, just looking for the right ones. And I'm going to go ahead and put them up on my shoulders to keep them out of my way. Water bottles work here. Really, any resistance equipment you have is going to be effective. It's a lot to do with the staggering of the step. And you're going to step up, powering through your right heel, driving up through your left knee. Step down with control. Send your hips back, or optionally step your right foot down off of your elevated surface. Great job. Lots of control here. As you can see, I'm not rushing this. Really taking my time, really loading the weight in the heel that's down on the floor each time I step it down. Now this is effective even using a rolled up beach towel. It's just about challenging your body to do something with different elevations and extra resistance. Great job. You can hear that I am breathing hard. This is not easy for me. It's challenging. I'm working at my fitness limit, and you should be too. And there are people who could go way beyond what I'm doing right now, and that's great for them too. So we all just want to be where we're at, taking the variation that works for us. You're done on that side. We're going to switch it over to our left leg stepping up. So here we go. And this side is going to be more challenging because remember, you just did a bunch of squats with your left foot. Up and to the right. Send your hips back. Lift up and to the right. Send your hips back. Up and out to the side. Great job. Getting a really nice bonus oblique burn. Keeping your weight back in your heels as you come into that staggered squat. Light through the toes. Great job. Core comes in and up, just like we did with the goblet squat. Chest stays elevated. Slow it down. You got this. Up and out. And back. Last one. And up. Great job. Whew. Felt that. Okay. Bending the knees to set down our weighted objects. We're going to come right back through the circuit one more time. Feel free to grab a little water before we move on to our final round. Oh my gosh, I love this workout. So good. Okay, here we go. High knee runners, let's go. Bring them up, up, up high. You got this. I like to have my hands right about belly button level and work to get my knees up to touch them. Great job. Getting your heart rate back up, working your core and legs, light on your toes. Remember, you can take the lower impact version of this, which is high knee marches in place without the hopping. Totally make this your workout. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay, my heart rate is definitely up. How are you feeling? Can't wait to see your check-in. If you're joining us in Rock Your Life in May, all of our classes are super circuits. They're going to be so much fun, very similar to today's workout, between 20 and 30 minutes total, and all things that you can do at home with minimal equipment, to water bottles, simple props that you could have anywhere in your house. And if that's not your cup of tea, you could do one of our 30-day challenges. A lot of the members are going to be starting our brand newly released challenge, which is so much fun, called Rockstar Reboot. And I love that one. It's shorter workouts, so between 15 and 20 minutes, no equipment. So if you like that style, that might be a good one. And there's tons more to choose from. Shoulders roll back, core is engaged. We send our hips back and press up. This is our final set of goblet squats for today. So make these count. Really focus on that form. Don't let your body bend forward. Keep your weight back in your heels. Activate that posterior chain. Hold your water bottle or dumbbell or book or weighted object really close to your chest. Keep your shoulders hugging back, even though I know that's challenging. Keep your head and neck up. You've got this. Last 5. 4, belly button comes in and up. 3, squeeze the butt as we come up. 2, press through the heels. Last one. You got this. Oh, amazing work. All right, gonna bend the knees always to set down any weighted objects. And so awesome. Now, since we're lifting our knee out to the side when we're doing those side lateral lifts, if you want to throw on some ankle weights for this set, you're welcome to. See how strong my Velcro is? I have to be like Superwoman to get that stuff off. So fun. And my ankle weights are very light. They're just going to give me a little bit of extra resistance. And if you don't have ankle weights, don't worry. They're totally optional. These are just fun things to have at home. If you like doing your workouts at home or like to have that option, there are just a lot of good ways to add variety and resistance to your training in different ways, but totally not required. I'm going to pick up some weighted objects. I'm going to start out going to the right, stepping up and to the right. Here we go. Up, out, step down with control, sending the hips back. Forward, up with control, down with control, sending the hips back. Great work. Come on. Up, back, control. So strong. So awesome. Love seeing your progress. Keep tagging me on social media. I love hearing from you. I love seeing what you're up to. And of course, for my Rock Your Life members, it's great to be able to connect with you guys in the group, and for me and the coaches to be able to help, guide you, answer your questions, see you in our classes. We love it. And you, if you're not in Rock Your Life, are so invited. Try it out for 30 days. Just quick, easy trial with enough time to take a full challenge or go through a full series of one of our class weeks for a month. Your choice. I want it to be a good fit. Last one. Really feeling this set. Oh my gosh. All right. Switching it around. This time my left foot's going to lead up. This is such a super booty and legs sculpt. I should have just called it super booty. Super booty, yeah. Up on the shoulders and up. Bring that knee up and out. Send the hips back. Pause before you come back to begin again, to reset right here, and then press through that left standing leg that's elevated on a towel, a stair, maybe this low bench or stool. Kitchen stools work great for this. Your choice. Come on. Back, up, and out. Down with control, keeping the knees in line with the the toes, sending your weight back through your heels, and keeping that crown upright. Last one. So strong. You're gonna feel this. And up. Oh my gosh. Amazing work. Bend those knees. Okay, our next superset is fine if you want to keep your ankle weights on, or if you're not wearing them, you don't need them. It will just make it crazy hard. And one of the options I'll be giving you in this circuit is to use a mini band if you want to, for just a little extra resistance. And if you don't have the ankle weights, the mini band will be your alternative. And either way, you're gonna get a great workout with no equipment at all. So we're gonna start out with split squat jumps. But before we jump, we're gonna lunge. So you may wanna be next to a wall or chair, and we're gonna do some alternating forward lunges just to set up our strong form so our core stays up and in, our torso stays upright. We're gonna imagine that crown on top of our heads because we're queens, you know? We really are doing awesome stuff for our bodies right now. Thank you for being a queen with me. Here we go. If you are up for this, you may now turn your alternating lunges into split squat jumps, landing lightly through your heels. And if you're wearing those ankle weights, yes, it's going to make it that much more challenging. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Okay, move 2. This is the one where you can either use a stretchy band, an ankle weight, or really nothing at all. We're gonna come down to our mat, bringing both feet to start with up onto our box. I'll go ahead and demo what this looks like if you're using the stretchy band, because either of these will add resistance for you. So what you're gonna do is first find blueberry spine. Find that natural curve in your lower back. Press your lower back down into the mat as if there were a big blueberry at the apex of the curve and you were gonna flatten it out without totally squashing it. And find your distance away from your couch or chair. Now this height can be about knee height for you. That's what I recommend for this one. So it could be a little higher than the step you use for your lateral step-ups, or it could be the same one. I just recommend it being a little bit higher, more about your knee height so that you can have this nice 90-degree bend. Now that we've found blueberry spine, let's lift up and squeeze our butt. Go ahead and reset. Lift up and squeeze your butt. Now what's the point of all of this resistance stuff? Well, I'm going to show you. We're going to lift our left leg up and lower it down, keeping it straight. Reset blueberry spine. Lift up and then bring our leg up towards our head. Lower down, reset blueberry spine, lift and lower. So as you can see, whether you're using an ankle weight or a resistance band, you're going to be getting a lot of extra resistance for your core and your leg. However, even without the extra resistance, you're going to be getting an amazing workout with this. Because you have to use a lot of control to lift that leg up and in towards your nose while maintaining level hips, blueberry spine the whole way through. Great job. You can also place a water bottle on your right hip to add additional resistance to this move. Let's do 3 more on this side. Looks like my box is trying to escape me. Keep going. Up and in, lower down, reset blueberry spine, lift up, in, lower, last one, and then we're gonna switch legs, in and down. Woo, shake it out. How was that, right? Super, super challenging. And again, this time, left heel digs down into our box, couch, wherever you are. Lift and pull it in. Lift and pull it in. Reset blueberry spine each time you come back down. And remember, if you like, you can put a water bottle in your hip crease, which is a great way to add resistance, even if you don't have stretchy bands or ankle weights or any of that fancy stuff. You can just use water bottles and get an extra lift and squeeze for your glutes. I'm gonna do that in round 2. Just wanted to show you lots of options. There's always great options. What's the most effective workout? It's the one that you do. That's right. It's not about how fancy it is, how perfect it is. It's all about that all or something, showing up and getting it done. Yes, Awesome job. Lift, last one, and release. Great work. All right, so final little bonus burn, just because I thought we should do it, is a little sumo calf raise series. Now these absolutely kill me, and I love it. So grab a couple of weighted objects, your choice, throw them up on your shoulders, step your feet out wide, sumo position, send your hips back. Oh, I know. 1, 2, we're pulsing. 3, 4, and 5. Lift your left heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep that chest up and back. Lift your right heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to alternate left, right, left, right. Great job. Come on, keep with me. Left and right, left and right, and left and right. Give me 2 more each side. You can do it. Left, right, and right. Woo! Oh, done. All right, you did great. Okay, we're gonna come right back to the top, and so amazing. You just finished round 1 of superset 2. You're almost through this. Stick with me. You've got this. We're gonna start right off with split squat jumps, and remember you can do alternating forward lunges. Your choice, and if you'd like, with the alternating forward lunges, go ahead and hold some water bottles or resistance equipment if you're doing a low impact version. Here we go. And up and down. Come on, let's go. Keep that chest upright as you explode through this. Feel free to hold on to a wall, have your arms out, whatever feels the most supportive for you. You've got this, you're almost done. Just a few more seconds, come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Super booty, super legs today. So good. All right, coming back to our elevated bridge with a leg raise. And this time, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in a water bottle for extra resistance. Here we go. I'm gonna position myself beside the box or couch, wherever you are. Knees should be bent at 90 degrees. Check your height. We're gonna just go ahead and do a couple with blueberry spine activated, both feet down, just to fire up those glutes again. Lift and squeeze. Good. Last one. And we're gonna start out, left foot extends, point that toe. I'm gonna put my weighted object over on my right hip crease and hold it there to help align me. Reset blueberry spine, lift, and pull that leg in. Lower, reset, lift, and in. Lift, and in. Also fine if you wanna do a lift with a knee tuck. Those are other great options. You got this, come on. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. I love the comments I get sometimes where people are like, it looked so easy and then I did it and it was so hard. I'm right there with you. I love writing fun, creative, various workouts, and that is so much of why I love the programs and workouts in Rock Your Life, because it's nonstop variety. I mean, you have like over 500 right now and counting and growing daily of workouts in your workout library to choose from. If you want to just stop, drop, and Betty Rock, you can pick like legs and booty, you can pick abs, you can pick 15 minutes if that's all you have to train. You have so many great choices in there. Okay, we're going to switch legs. Flip that weighted object over to your left hip crease. Extend your right leg straight, lift up, and sweep the leg up and in. Sweep the leg up and in. Great work. Come on, you got this. Up and in. Up and in. So awesome. Really press down through that left heel. Really reset blueberry spine each time. And why do we do that? Well, it's to actually really super activate our glutes. When you arch your back and lift up, you're going to be working your back muscles, and sometimes it can be a little bit too much pressure on them, especially if you have resistance in the mix. So always reset that blueberry spine so that you can isolate your booty. Last one. Nice work. All right, let's come on up to our feet. Round 2 of calves, and I'm going to be brave and try a little extra resistance just to burn myself out even more. Step your feet out wide, wider than hip distance, and this is in our way. Let's move that. A little bonus breather, right? You're like, thank goodness. All right, send your hips back, feet out wide, pulse in place for 5, 4, 3, hold that core in nice and tight. Now lift your left heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Don't let your shoulders come forward. Don't let your chest pitch forward. Right heel lifts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel lifts again. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right heel lifts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Quick breather. Sink your hips down and back. Pulse in place. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. This is a serious inner thigh and calf move. Love, love, love that series. I always feel it for days when I'm done. All right, moving on. Final superset. We got this. Have a quick sip of water. You are such a rock star for doing this workout. Oh my gosh. Split squat jumps or alternating forward lunges. Use any support you need. Let's go. Explode. I like to get my arms into it. That feels good and natural to me. Really important if you're jumping to be landing upright. Your weight back in your heels, not pitching yourself forward, which can compromise your knees. Come on. Up, land lightly. Up, land lightly. And you'll notice I'm getting tired. I'm adding a little pause between each jump. Do that. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, those are tough. Thanks for doing them with me. Okay, final set of glute bridge lifts. With the leg raised, gonna grab a weighted object to add that extra resistance. Coming down, both feet up on our elevated surface, scooting your butt in so that you're at a 90-degree bend with your knees. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and start out by activating blueberry spine. There's always time for blueberry spine. Lift up and squeeze. There's always time to protect your form. We're doing both feet down on the box to start with. Just like if I'm gonna do single leg squats, I'll often do a couple of regular squats just to make sure everything's integrated and working together and I have my position locked in. Then I'm gonna go ahead and transfer my weighted object over to my right hip crease, extend the left leg, press through the right heel to lift up, left knee comes up towards my chin. Great job. Lift and lower. Each time you lower down, refine blueberry spine, and it's gonna become more and more natural to you. Eventually, your body's just going to immediately adjust into that position. Anytime you're weight bearing or you're doing any kind of hip mobility movement, it will really help you stabilize through your pelvis and your core. Great job. Keep your shoulders hugging back and down. Last 2. Last 1. And switching to the other side. Weighted object comes into our left hip crease. We dig down through our left heel. Right foot is straight and strong as we bring it up towards our face. Come on, you got this. Shoulders stay relaxed. Head stays nice and relaxed. Lift and sweep the leg. Lift and sweep the leg. You've got it. Come on. Up and down. Lift and lower. I love super circuits. They're so fun. Some of my favorite ways to train. I love feeling the fatigue and the muscle groups as we work through these moves. Last 2. Last 1. Almost done. Woo! Great job. Final move. Oh my gosh, we're in the final countdown. Can we do this? Here we go. Weighted objects up on our shoulders. If we're using them, step it out wide. Sumo, send the hips back. Pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the right heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both heels up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And done. Oh my gosh. Amazing work. Bend the knees, Set down your weighted objects. You totally rocked that circuit. I am so proud of you, so proud of us. Amazing job. Definitely check in below today's post and comment. Let me know how you did, what moves you felt were working you the most, and what was the most challenging. And oh my gosh, please do join us in Rock Your Life and grab that 30-day trial pass. I'd love to have you in there. It is the place to be, let me tell you. So much awesome support, motivation, guidance, home workouts, challenges, 30-day challenges, daily emails, all the things that you need to stay on track to reaching your goals and go beyond them, holding on to them. So one of the greatest comments I've seen in the group that I love hearing over and over is like, you know, it's challenging to reach a goal, but then once you have the goal, how do you maintain it? And what are the small incremental increases in progress that you can make over time? These are some of the challenges that long-term members have talked about and some of the progress photos that they have shown. And I love, love, love sharing that. And I really encourage you to be a part of that because it is the place to be. All right, Rockstar. I'm Betty Rocker. You are so awesome and amazing. Until next time, I'll see you real soon. Bye.